Here's my Fralon. Fralon. This one is from Arizona. It's getting girdled. It's pushing on all the nodes, all the stalks. So looking good. Looks like it's happy in the ground. Here's the Longan Kohala I got from Rommel. Fruits are hanging on. It's pushing your growth. In the bottom though. A couple on the top. Had to put the Eversweet to a 15-gallon just because it was drying up almost every day. I got it as a 1-gallon pot. My coconut cream need to stake up so it can grow the right way. Here's my carry. I put her in the ground in December. I've had her for about a year already, but I decided to put it in the middle of the field and lost most of its leaves, if not all of its leaves and the fruits. So again, reserving all the focus on growth this year, and maybe next year hopefully it can fruit. Here's my pears, covered in leaves, but only a couple flowers here and there. I don't think this fruit will set because it's been this size for like the last month. But again, only a couple flowers so far. Big sister I planted. This was grafted in March. I probably shouldn't let this guy hold even one fruit because the graft is just barely right here, but if I really wanted to, I can go ahead and put a stake to support it and let one fruit hang on. This is a Morena I planted in ground in maybe February, March. This was a 20-gallon potted plant and it is loaded with flowers. All this is new growth, and it's actually, if you notice, it's pushing more growth. So established itself, and hopefully flowers like this, pluck it enough, pinch it enough, I can get some fruit set off of it. Here is the sabor. This is pretty much the same amount of leaves when I got it. There was more flowers on this one than leaves, and yeah, I have a couple sabors hanging on. I'll probably let like 3 or 4 set. I'm just trying to see which ones I want. I'm hoping that I can get like these guys to open up on time and I can pollinate them, so then they're closer to the trunk and can support better. Gurmichama this year gave me nothing. Last year I had a lot. Barely have any leaves right now. You can see there's a flower right here. I don't even want it to flower and fruit, just want it to grow. I put that in the ground in December and you can see some dieback. My peanut butter tree, lots of flowers, no fruit set. This is my elderberry. You can see, looks like some flower buds. Giant Atis grafts are right here and look like they've healed well. This is my Malika mango. You can see I got one, so I'll let this hold and I will taste it to see if I like to grow it. My carry is very limited this year. Last year I got a lot more fruits. This year I got but 3 or 4 fruits hanging on. And for some reason all year it's done nothing, but now it's pushing growth right when I have flowers or fruits on. So I don't mind. Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. Now the only problem with here is I gotta make this guy stronger, because at one point this was 90 degrees. So maybe put a stake here so it can go stronger, so I can take off these stakes supporting the plant. Here's my Sabara variety of Jaboticaba, my biggest tree. I've got a couple spots I want to put some red Jaboticabas like this one right here. And then this branch right here, maybe put some reds. Here's one of the reds right here. But I have a couple larger reds I can gather scions from. But this is in ground since December. This one is my Orton Cherimoya. This guy is just pushing lots of flowers, pushing lots of leaves. And it's already gotten to the point where the branches are already starting to bend. So I got a couple plum size fruits already. So I'm gonna have to support it like everything. I definitely have to remove some fruits here, because yeah, otherwise this is just all gonna snap. Here's my M4 mango I got maybe about a couple months ago. Really small plant. Really wasn't happy with the graft, but it is what it is, and you can see it's got a couple new growth pushing through. And this is Alicia Cherimoya. Scion is from C. Duong in Hayward. Okay, here's my canistel. Last year I had one fruit set, but unfortunately it fell. But you can see this guy is just loaded with flowers right now. Hopefully I can get it to set just a couple fruits so I can taste it. Here are my miracle fruit trees. A couple of them I put into 15-gallon pots, and you can see it's doing a lot better. It gets about 3 hours, 4 hours of AM sun. Flowering right now, and the aroma is really, really sweet. So shake it, so then hopefully I can get some flowers set and get some fruits off of it. Here's another one right here, and here's a larger one that I have. These are razas that I got this past spring. My curry leaf I put from a 3-gallon to a 15-gallon. Just again, this one was drying so fast and growing so fast, so I needed to up pot it. Yes, I still grow peppers, and this one was from last year. Anyone that's followed me, I've had issues with areophyid mites, but somehow this guy survived last year's plague. It died down, but it's actually pushing some wicked pods, almost kind of like a Carolina Reaper-esque. Look at that. So excited about it. It's like telling the world, F you, man, F you. Anyone wants to try and get burnt, let me know. Super Julie Mango. Looks like it's about to push. Here's my Jaboticaba SLQ. Now that I got my tape, I can go ahead and tape this guy up, keep it supported. Initially got this as a 1-gallon potted plant. Really, really scrawny. It was maybe like this size right here, grafted. And so about 18 months later, this is how it looks. And I believe this is also another SLQ. But this one, for some reason, didn't grow quite as fast. Here are my Cherimoya seedling that I need to transplant because they're getting really leggy. So Betel leaf. This is from Joe Delaney in Minnesota. Thanks, Joe. El Bumpo. This one really does not want to push any flowers. This was a 3-gallon potted plant I got, maybe about this size, and it's grown about double its height, so it's okay. Cherry of the Rio Grande. Savannah cherry. This is Plinia Branca, Fifth Franta, or something like that. Tamarind. This is my amla. My Lisa Ate Moya. I missed my window yesterday. I had like one flower. Panache fig, panache, babacao. This is a Barbados cherry right here in a 25-gallon pot. This is a Tuna sinensis, chicken flavored top ramen plant. I love this guy. I have 2 of them. Fig. This is the Italian IT58 fig. I put it in ground about a month ago, so it's tripled in its size. Some bell peppers, obviously. My lemon drop Garcinia, lemon drop mangosteen, finger lime. Got some more cucumbers, more dragon fruits, and some volunteer cherry tomatoes. You can see obviously with the whiteness, that's all spider mites, but it's also loaded with cherry tomatoes. So plumeras are in full swing right now, the ones that are flowering. Sweetheart, Hakip lychee. This is a lily pilly. Over here is my larger pitanga tuba that actually harvested a lot of fruits from it already, and it's actually flowering some more. This is my 15-gallon reed avocado. It's got some good golf ball size avocados on it already, so we'll see how many can hang on. Suriname cherry, needs a heavy trimming. And this year my passion fruit has really lived up to the growing hype. It's taken off exactly what I've been wanting it to do. Now that the peaches are done for the season, I can go ahead and prune off this branch, so then all of this can just take off. But all of this thing is just covered with fruits everywhere. Then I can't find any. This is the Hacia Sapodia Chico. Again, I love that the flowers are downwards, so I can pluck it and hopefully it will set fruit. So far some of these flowers look like they're holding, so maybe I get more than one fruit this year. I think I have a couple right now. As soon as I can find it, I will let you know. Here's one of them. This is my Sri Champu Longan. And this is my Jamaican cherry, yellow variety. Some flowers here and got some fruit set going. So hopefully I'll be able to taste the yellow variety this year. Here's another yellow that I have. And then here's a red one. A lot more reds right now. This one I got as a twig this size, and it was dying maybe about 2 months ago. And so it's already tripled its size. So fast growing tree for sure. Here is my larger cherry of the Rio Grande, Korg. Some seedlings here. This is my pawpaw. These are from Larry Dodson in Riverside, from his fruiting tree. So excited about that. Like I said, right now my plumerias are flowering and doing well. Some of these guys, wow, smell so good. are they were 1 gallon potted plants. These are from seeds. Most of these are from seeds. Maybe one. I think this is the only one that's I bought from Home Depot, but everything else is from seed. Like this guy, I'm waiting for it to flower. Sweetheart lychee. This is a red jaboticaba. This is a Grimmel jaboticaba. This is another Grimmel jaboticaba and a Plinia coronata jaboticaba, along with the baby SLQ jaboticaba. And in ground I have a red lady papaya, ice cream banana, Valencia Pride mango. And then over here is the blue jaboticaba. And this is the auto jaboticaba Blanca Vino, pushing sense of new growth, so it's happy right now. Alright guys, and here is my dwarf namwa right here, and I forgot the other mango. About a year ago it was only that tall, so it's got a couple pups. Hopefully this year or next year I can get it to have some bananas. Okay.